Leo, welcome into your reading. If you are here, you've clicked onto this video, you have a spiritual team, spirit guides, and they have guided you to click onto this video so that they can give you a message that you need to receive at this moment in time. Let's get into that and find out what that is for you, Leo. All right, I've got two cards that are kind of like glued together. So the first energy I am taking out is going to be you. It is going to be your energy, Leo. I'm going to be looking at what is going on with your energy right now at the moment that you're getting this reading. This is a timeless reading, and I trust that whenever you do receive this reading in front of you here on YouTube, this is the moment you're meant to get this message. Okay, so let us begin and have a look and see what's going on here. Grasshopper spirit coming in here. I love this energy, and it says take a leap of faith. Okay, so if this is in your energy, this could be involving something that you yourself are planning to do, something that is in your mind, an idea, something that you're working on, something that you want to create, and you are sitting here going, should I do this? Should I go for this? Should I take a leap of faith? Should I go on this adventure? Should I risk everything, you know what I mean, to follow my heart, follow my soul? Underneath the deck, I just saw a star card coming up there, which is Aquarius's energy, dreams, goals, reality that you wish to create coming up. So let's have a look and see for you, Leo, what exactly is going on in your energy with regards to this leap of faith. Remember, this leap of faith can also be coming towards you at this moment in time. Okay, it could be something that you do not yet know about that is coming towards you, that is going to be revealed to you perhaps in a couple of days, a couple of weeks. And you may have an opening happening up in your world where you can say, oh wow, this is a chance actually to change something here. Should I go for what this is? Okay, we do have a Knight of Materials that has fallen down and a Three of Cups that has come in here. I'm going to get clarifiers for both of these cards. So whatever this leap of faith is, if it's already existing in your energy right now, if this is something that you want to actually do, it involves you going for something that is going to put you materialistically or financially or career-wise or life-wise in a very, very stable position, meaning that you are here going to be actually creating a lot of wealth coming in here for you. Okay, and this could either be associated to a group sort of like working experience or a collaboration of some kind with the Three of Cups, or this could be what you want more than absolutely anything, because the Three of Cups comes up with joy and happiness and celebration and excitement, and it comes up here with this leap of faith energy. So whatever this is, even if it is coming in a little bit later and you're not yet seen it as of yet, I feel like this is definitely something for you to really consider because it's going to affect different areas of your life, especially if you can get this right. So many cards keep wanting to fall here with this little deck of mine, okay? So many cards keep wanting to fall. These are all the clarifiers. So let me clear the deck really properly for you. Let's get some clarifiers out here. I do know the reason why you're taking this leap of faith is definitely for some kind of like wealth creation, abundance, and it's also a direction that you want to move into. This is kind of like setting your life free, making you very, very free, very, very independent, okay? It's being able to really take care of yourself. So let's get in here and have a look. Anything that we should know, Spirit Guide with the clarifier cards coming out here. Let's have a look and see. All right, got the two. All right, this is actually going to help you a lot. In the clarifier deck, I do the reversals there. So this change that is coming in is something that is coming very fast. If you do, and if this is something that you are creating, Leo, you wish to take this leap of faith, it's going to be an instantaneous overnight change in your life here. I don't think necessarily instantaneously and overnight you're going to get rich, okay? I almost feel like it's an instantaneous change into the direction that you are moving in, meaning that you're going to move into a complete new direction. If this is something that has not yet arrived in your world, I do feel like it's going to happen very, very unexpectedly for you. Okay, what I can tell you and what I'm noticing here is two energies coming up. This is the card aligning with the Three of Cups energy. It is a reverse Five of Pentacles. The reverse Five of Pentacles shows me that already, now at the time that you are getting this reading, there has been lack of stability in your life. There has been some kind of loss that has taken place here. Either maybe a loss of like money, or a loss of your stability, or even maybe that you carry right now. That kind of fear that I'm not really long-term stable. Is my job safe? Is my career safe? Possibly, especially for those of you that this is you wishing to do this. This is why you want to do it. To create your energy to move from a place of fear, negativity, into a place of happiness and positivity. And that's why you want to maybe take this leap of faith, okay? These two cards coming out together, it is a very good sign that what you are afraid of here can be removed and joy can be brought in for you. I will tell you, I feel like whatever this is, this could possibly be a moment here that you maybe in your whole life will never forget. If you take what this leap of faith is, this can really alter the course of your reality in some kind of way. So let's have a look and see. I don't know what that is. Let's have a look. I'm so tempted to look now. Let's have a look and see what the situation around you is like. Okay, so we've got Pic Spirit here. Use your mind wisely. So the situation around you is to really start to think about which direction you're going to be moving into. But using your mind wisely, obviously it involves thinking, okay? It also involves about how you're going to be thinking, okay? Because we use our minds, know it or not know it. This mind, this voice in our head, this computer that is our brain and not who we are, it's always working. It's like a heart. Your brain will function without you telling it to function. It's like a heart that beats. You don't have to tell your heart to beat, okay? It just does what it does. So does your brain. And sometimes our brains can self-sabotage us, okay? Not because we are everything the brain says we are, you know. Maybe it says like you're a loser, or you're lazy, or you're whatever, or you're not successful. It's not because it's true, okay? It's because it's just functioning and it's just saying things like the heart is just beating the way it's beating. And that's why we have to use our minds wisely. We have to kind of control what is going on in our brain. Remember, we are not our brain. We are in our body, or the body is actually inside of our own energy. We are actually on the outside. We are much bigger than the body. Our soul extends beyond us, and the body is inside of us. That's right. It is functioning. We keep it going, okay? And so the brain as well is an organ that is operating. It needs to operate at optimal health, okay? Just like your heart does, just like your lungs do, just like your kidneys do, whatever. And in doing so, just like you have to take care of your health, you have to take care of the kind of thoughts that the brain is thinking. Meaning when it does come up with something that is not aligned with what you're trying to create, you have to then kind of get control of that mind and start to say, no, don't say that, okay? Turn it around and say something else that's going to move me in the right direction. That's a positive vibration. And I feel like this is exactly what they're talking about here. We've got an Ace of Pentacles coming up for you and a Two of Cups. I do feel like the Two of Cups coming up here, it's this energy of working with your mind coherently and properly. The Ace of Pentacles rocking up here is a very, very good energy. We do have a Nine of Pentacles or materials in this deck, and we got a Ace of Pentacles. So this does show me that an idea that you have, an opening up that is coming, it has got a lot of potential to grow from a beginning of a shift of energy, a new beginning, a new start, and move its way all the way to the Nine of Pentacles, which is like where you want to be. On this journey, work in balance with your thoughts, work in balance with your mind. The Two of Cups here it can be a relationship coming in. It can even be partnerships coming in, possibly aligning with the Three of Cups there as well. But this energy for me is really tied to use your mind wisely. Use your mind so that it works for you and not against you. Truly, if you really knew the power of your mind, like if you knew the truth, if you knew the power of your mind, you would be so careful at every thought that you think. Because your thoughts, your what you think, it's a dream. Every time you think something, you're dreaming in your mind. And you need to understand that this reality that we are in, it is the dream. So the thoughts create the dream, which is the dream that we are living in. Okay? Work in cooperation with that energy. So let's see what aligns with this. Look at that. 3 of Swords, needing to handle, needing to find that balance here. I can see why you feel like this is a leap of faith. I will go back to the 5 of Pentacles again. I do kind of feel like there has been something that you've experienced here. Whatever this is, Leo, it's something that truly has given you a little bit of a knock, okay? And it's caused this to rock up in your energy. Both of these cards, the 3 of Swords, the 5 of Pentacles, reverse position. For somebody out there, I feel like there was some kind of disappointment with regards to something you were trying to create. Yeah, one of my cats is crying by my door, or crying here somewhere. She does that, okay? So, with regards to this energy, literally, I feel like whatever this loss was, or a moment in your life where maybe you also tried to do something before, and it really, really hurt you. This one really hurt you. And I feel like this is still very, very deep in your energy. It's still in your, it's almost like you're carrying this as a trauma, okay? And that's why we're talking about using your mind wisely. Because coming out next to that, we've got the Temperance energy, which is Sagittarius. Coming up above to clarify this card is Temperance clarifying the 2 of Cups. 2 of Cups is perfect harmony working together. The Temperance energy, that card comes with many different kind of vibes. First of all, it's out of balance energy. It is not 2 of Cups. It is either going down the rabbit hole and thinking very, very negatively, or it's overly enthusiastic and not looking at things practically. It can also be tied to the lack of balance in thoughts in your mind. Do you see where we're going? But it's also carrying a lot of fear. It carries a lot of fear as you move towards the path to get you a reality, to get you a dream. It's almost like you're too afraid to even make a move in that direction because of that pain that still lies in you. So I kind of feel, to be honest with you, because of the Temperance energy being like this really either up or down kind of energy, not balanced. It almost feels like one moment you're like, yes, this is good. I can go for this. I can get this right. I can get myself to that 9 of Pentacles. And then the next moment, the memory comes in and you're kind of saying to yourself, wow, but do you remember when things went really wrong in my life and I'm really scared that happens again? Remember, the 3 of Swords energy is a torn energy. It's torn between what you want to do, what your heart is telling you, what you're afraid of. And I feel like that's a kind of worry. And they're saying use your mind wisely. Find the balance that you need to find here. Try as much as possible, because you know the Ace of Pentacles is a very positive energy. Try as much as possible to look into that positive energy of things actually going in your way. And remember, we cannot predict life by what has happened in the past. We can learn from it. We can learn and go, okay, so this is a mistake I made and this is what happened. But it cannot be the thing that blocks you from living the life that you want to live. Because the reality is that in life, you are going to be disappointed many, many, many times. Not just once. You're going to try something and it's going to fail many times. Because this is reality. The difference between the people that actually get to that reality that they want to be in, okay, is that they have also been through that. They failed and failed and failed and failed and failed. But they kept on going for it again and again. Sometimes something else, sometimes they have a new dream, they go for that. And even though, yes, they're afraid in this new dream as well, they do carry the fear. They're like, what if it doesn't work again? But they do it anyway. And they keep on going, but something is going to give sooner or later. And it ends up doing just that. So let's see Spirit Guides' advice to you here. This and that are true. This reading is Dolphin Spirit. You have to listen to this reading, Leo. Whatever you believe will be true. This and that is true. If you believe that you are going to come to the wealth that you deserve, then it is true. Okay? If you believe that you will always be disappointed and you will always be unable to create the reality you want to create, and so it is, that'll be true too. So do you see? And you have to carry this energy of having an unbelievably stubborn spirit. Unbelievable. To the point where only the reality that you wish to exist exists. Nothing else. Just that reality. That's how I operate. I don't have a maybe, or if I'm like, no, that's the truth. That's the reality. I'll give you an example of what happened to me, how when I started to learn this. I remember I needed a car. So I had an idea of what car I wanted. And at the time I was married. I'm not married anymore. Okay, but my husband came with a car. And I'm sorry, maybe this is why I'm not married. I don't know. But I looked at the car and I was like, no, I'm sorry. No, I'm not driving this car. It was so old and so broken down, and it's like, no, this is not going to work. We're going to end up fixing this car and it's never going to be okay. It's too old, whatever. And I don't know what he thought, but anyway, it didn't align with who I was. And so what ended up happening is the car just stood there, okay? And I would walk, or I would catch like a Uber or something funny to get where I needed to go. Before I decided that I'm going to put money into this car, I'm going to drive it. I was like, no. And we ended up selling the car, okay? And literally about a year later, I got the exact car that I wanted in a real roundabout, weird way. It was literally, we were having our previous car, the car that we had a car already, but we used to go to work with it. So we had that car, we were getting it fixed, and and I mentioned to the mechanic that this is the car I'm looking for. And I even mentioned the color, and this is the car I'm looking for, the year, the model, everything. And he just kind of looked at me like, are you for real? And I was like, yeah, you know. And he's like, come with me. And he went to this garage area and he opened it up, and there stood the car. The same color, the same model, the exact image that I had of it on my phone was standing right there. And he was like, the owner's selling it and they're asking me to refurbish it for them. And I got it literally at half price. So you see, you have one reality, one direction that you want to take, and one outcome. And nothing else must disturb you. It must be you taking that leap of faith. I mean, I turned down that car because I wanted the one that I wanted. And I took a leap of faith in doing that. I said, well, then, universe, you better show it up or I'm not playing ball. And I didn't. And guess what happened? This and that are true. You see what I'm saying? What you think in your mind will be the direction that you move in. That is your Queen of Swords. She is focused on building some kind of reality here. And that's what she's doing. She's not letting anything else get in the way of the reality she's working on. And let me tell you, there will be disappointments. There will be hard times. There's going to be things that you don't like. On my journey to get my car, I was carless for a year. Okay, maybe a year and 2 months. No car. And I called Uber, I called friends, I even sometimes would just take a walk up the road and go walk where I needed to go, because I was that stubborn. And it was not easy in that year and a half, but I was like, if it's not that, I'm not doing it. And it was exactly that. And it's going to be exactly that for you as well. The Four of Wands is a shift coming in for you that moves you into a brand new cycle. That is the 1111 card. A brand new cycle, which is one that you will be absolutely celebrating in your life. And it comes from this and that are true. So if you believe that is coming, then you hold that image, even if you don't see it in front of you. And you go, universe, that's what I want. And sorry, that's it. It's my way or the highway, basically. And that's what you get. Look at that. Look what is coming in for you. Look at you becoming a creator here. You come up in your own reading. King of Wands, Leo. Becoming the person you want to become. There you are, King of Wands. You want to become the person who you want to become. This is who you want to be. Male or female energy. Hold this in your mind. because that's who you are. And together with who you want to be comes the wealth that I've been talking about throughout this whole reading. You've got an Ace of Pentacles, you've got a Nine of Pentacles, and a Three of Pentacles. Just look at that. The wealth that you want, the abundance that you want, it is available to you, Leo. But it must be the only reality that you accept. And it must be the only existence that you see as being your future, no matter what. If you do that, you set yourself into the timeline, the shift that you become. When you become, and you know, that's me, that's who I am, the world around you, it must respond to you. It must, because you are carrying the fire in you. And so the fire must respond from the outside of you. The reality must match your reality. And that's exactly what this reading is all about. This could possibly be the biggest change that you will ever see in your entire life. You're one decision away from stepping into another reality where you are truly who you are meant to be. Leo, never the wallflower, Leo. You're so bold. You're so ready to go for this. You're so out there confident. I just feel like something has happened here that knocked your confidence. Become who you are meant to be. The Leo that's meant to be the king, the queen, whatever. Become this, and you will definitely receive it in your outside external reality. There we go, Leo. Thank you so much for being here. I hope this one helps and guides you. Otherwise, I will see you in your next reading. Bye.